Hello Virgo, I am Ulrich, I'm a Ramon card reader, and today we will do the love card reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of October 2021. For this card reading, for this love card reading, we will be using a triplet. If I can, it's based on your monthly 9 card reading. I will extract from it. If I cannot, I will use the heart as a center card. Anyway, as always, we will do 4 card readings for the sign of Virgo for the month of October. Anyway, Virgo, here we go for your love card reading for October 2021. Hello, Virgo, and welcome to the Shell or the Water Group for your love card reading for October 2021. As the first card here, we see the card of abundance, the card of a lot. This is the fish. The fish is a very positive card in our love life. It means there is a lot of love in our love life, or we can have a lot of love if we want to. This points also that we like that to be stable in our love relationship. We like that our love relationship is also financially secure. Anyway, here also with this combination, we hope to get more than love alone out of this relationship. We hope it combines with our lover combines the whole thing with money, or that we cooperate together with the lover for money. Sometimes this relationship also points that we are a little bit distant toward each other. This could mean through relationship with like love with benefits. This is what we see here with this combination. We could be together for business, we could be together for love, but still there's a certain distance here. There could be an LAT relationship here. This is what we see here. Anyway, what we see here also is there's a lot of sexual attraction towards each other. This is what we see here. We value this form of relationship. We value everything what is involved here. Probably also on the working front, you like what you're doing, you like your work. It's possible also that you as a couple that you are involved in charity, you give away also. If you have sufficient money, you are involved in charity or somehow. It's possible that you met each other through a dating agency. This is possible also. Anyway, excuse me, we can see here that this relationship is important to you. As I said, sometimes it can be a little bit platonic, but here also we see that probably we have projects together. Maybe we have business together, because the fish is also business. So it's possible here that we have common projects that we work out with our partner and or with our lover. This is like we mix business and pleasure. This is what we see here. Anyway, we put high value on affectionate behavior towards each other. Maybe also towards each other, we are a little bit materialistic, both of us, the partners here. This is what we all see here with this combination. Anyway, on the work front, again, this point sometimes also on our work front, there is a lot of support. Maybe our partner supports us a lot in our work, and it makes us feel good also, because our partner appreciates our work and he loves us ourselves and also the work that we are doing. There could be really a lot of love here with the fish. There is a lot, there's an abundance. There could be a total infatuation here that we see here with this combination. It's also possible that you have a lot of hobbies in your life, a lot of things that are interesting you. Then we have the heart and the letter here. It's possible, if this is a new love, that a person actually writes you the old-fashioned way, a love letter. He or she confesses your love to her. You see here, we have written serious letters that this person is seriously in love with us, and he informs us about this news. Probably you will respond on this with a very positive way, because we have the fish there. Anyway, there is here we see happiness in this relationship. There is kindness also in this relationship. The heart is really involved here. It's possible also that one of both partners is a little bit younger here. This is what we see here with this combination. Maybe the relationship is real soulful here. This is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, flowing out of this relationship, as I said earlier, not only love could come out of this arrangement or this love affair, but actually also written agreements, written contracts. The letter is not an email. The letter is a substantial matter. It's something that is official, that we officialize. It could represent a bond, a share, something that you can translate in money. So it's possible here that these two partners have a business relationship or a relationship where are financial documents involved here also. This is what we see here also. Anyway, as I said, it could literally point to a declaration of love. Also, will be flirty messages. You will make plans for business. This is also what we see here. You communicate if this is about business with empathy and understanding. Also on the love front, we see this here. There are expressions of love, compassion towards each other. You communicate a lot with each other. So you're very much in contact with each other. You let each other, if this comes through this relationship and you both accept, both partners will let each other know here that they appreciate and that they love each other. Then we're gonna mirror the cards here, the fish and the letter. As I said earlier, this points to financial documents here. It's pointing also probably that there are some finances in common here. Maybe we share some expenses in this business. This is what we see here also with this combination. Also, if we need to pay attention also that our payments are on time here. Anyway, we see here there's a sexual attraction towards each other. It's possible in another way on the work front that one of those partners here is actually involved in writing, journalism. This is possible also what we see here. This can also point, if you're working out some business agreement, that you need certain licenses, certificates for going in business. This is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, we both want something out of this relationship. We want to profit on the love front, and we want to profit on the communication front and on the money front from this relationship. And you can be sure that these messages will be delivered to you. This will certainly come true. This letter will arrive. This important document will come to you. Possibly also some bank statements, bank declarations. Maybe there are credit cards involved, real money is involved. There's planning here of a certain situation here. And yes, there will be a lot of both these things that I just mentioned here with this combination. For some of you also, this will not be for everybody, but some people can get some gains out of lottery tickets, lotto or something. They can win certain amounts. It's possible also that you plan a trip together, because this can point, as I said, to a valuable document. It's possible that you plan a trip with a loved ones. Maybe you decide to go on a trip together. This is possible also. Anyway, if you go on this trip, there will be a lot of memories here. Probably you take a lot of pictures here during this trip here. Maybe you travel over water. First you fly, then you go on the water. There are several possibilities flying here. It's possible that this trip is more luxurious than you expected. You can actually be on a luxurious airplane trip or first class. Afterwards, you can be in a luxurious yacht or a luxurious plane. Even private jets here are possible if you would be able to that kind of money. This is what we see here. There's a lot of abundance here. Also, there's good food here. We have a lot of food here coming to us. Good foods are coming to us. There's a lot of luxury here. than that are coming to us. If certain invoices, this is then a positive way. If certain invoices or certain payments need to be made, it's possible that they are lower than we expected here. This is what we see also with this combination. And maybe one of both partners is very careful with his money. They don't want to spend too much money, and the other one is the one who spends the money. This is what we see here also. Sometimes with this combination, it's literally possible that we swim with fish. Maybe you go in an area where there's a lot of dolphins, and you swim with the dolphins here or with the fish here. This is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, if certain documents come in your possession out of this relationship, it's possible that these documents, maybe for now, you don't consider them as too valuable, but if this is given to you later on, it could prove that these documents are really valuable, or that you can transfer them in very high amounts of money. So for now, their value may be not too very high or low, but later on, this could really be to prove a really very good investment. Maybe this is a gift to you. Maybe this is an investment that you make. This is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, you will feel from yourself, this partner is quite good for you. You know, on the business front, instinctively what to know to do. You know when to make the right moves here. This is what we see here. As I said earlier, there could also come some emotional poetry to you, love letters. Even for some, there could be a marriage proposal hanging here. This could be possible with this combination. Anyway, this invitation that you are getting here will touch you. You will really be touched by it emotionally. There will be a lot of emotions involved here with this combination. And also there will be some freedom here. It's not like you really feel like you are chained here. You feel very free in this relationship. Also with this combination, we should listen on the business front and on the love front to our inner voice. This is what we see here also with this combination. Anyway, there's a lot of valuable combination here with the partners, with our loved ones. Probably we work together also with our communication skills. There's a lot of information coming to us regarding business and love. So Virgo, for the shell or the water group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you want more information out of for the month of October, you can always check my full card reading on my channel. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time, and we see each other in my other card readings. Bye bye for now, and thank you. Hello Virgo, and welcome to the Aerosol or the Air group for your monthly card reading, for your monthly love card reading. This card reading, it comes out of your 9-card portrait that I do for you every month. So this is an extraction out of the 9-card portrait where we go more in detail. If you want to see the full reading, please check my channel. Anyway, the first card that we are seeing here is the Tower. The Tower and combined with the Bouquet, it means that probably we are in a period of happiness. We are happy with our relationship. This could point to a relationship that is already established. So probably you're already in the relationship because the ring points to relationship. This is no longer love. There's already a relationship going on here for this group. Anyway, we're already we can be in this relationship for a longer time. If we are married, it's possible that we are already married for a longer time and that we are happy in this relationship, what this has brought you. Anyway, we probably have a peaceful relationship. There's quiet in the relationship here. There's not too much arguments going on. There's a quietness possible here. It's possible that one partner is older, one partner is younger. This is possible also with this combination. This is what we see here. Probably the woman in this relationship is quite handsome. It's possible that the husband has a job with a lot of responsibilities, or maybe he is high placed in his work. This is what we see here, because the tower represents people who are in charge, who have a high placed job. This is possible also. In another way, this could point to that our partner is already pensioned. This is what we see here with this combination. I have a very broad audience here, so I need to cover several angles here for this reading. Anyway, probably we are socializing a lot with the people. If we have our own business, it's possible that we communicate a lot with our staff. This is what we see here. We see a lot of communication with our staff, but the communication is based on business-like. It's sociable, but there is a distance. The tower always takes some distance from the staff, and that's probably also the best thing. We cannot sometimes not engage too close with our staff. Anyway, this is a boss who is very responsible. He's responsible in the relationship and also with his staff. Here, this is what we see here. In a way, it's possible also that you are involved in clothes, fashion stores. If you would be involved in that kind of business, this would be a fashion store for people who have certain standings in our life, maybe the elite. Maybe you are operating in a prestigious mall. This is what we see, or in a beautiful architectural building. This is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, this person has already reached certain milestones in his career. Also, his relationship is very important to him. Not only his work, but also his relationship is very important to him. There's also, he's praised in his work and in his relationship. There's a lot of charm here going on in the relationship. The partners charm each other. They cooperate with each other. Even though it's difficult to communicate, maybe there's some distance here sometimes because one of them is very busy, maybe in the job here. This points to that the partners can depend on each other, they rely on each other. Here, this is what we see here. Maybe one of the partners sometimes is more alone because the other one is in charge, he's in business always, and the other one has also his own time in the work. So sometimes maybe it's difficult here to engage a little bit with each other. Anyway, we are courteous towards our partner and to the people around us. Also, these people probably have a very wide social circle. As I said earlier, sometimes this points to high status social circles. It's good point that our friends have money, that they have money, that the group of people, even though we are younger, the group of people that we are functioning in is all of older age or reversed. So this points to younger people that possibly interact with older people, also in relationship, also in business. But it don't necessarily be to that, but this is a possibility here that we are seeing with this combination. On the long run, it's possible that you are overthinking for making some changes in your life, and maybe you are thinking of taking things a little bit more quiet. If you are a more advanced age already, maybe these thoughts are going in your mind. You already have reached a certain position, maybe the highest position, and you want to take it a little bit more easy here. This is what we see here. It's possible also that you spend a part of your time in, for instance, in churches or in religious institutions. This is what, or meditation, this is what we all see here. There's congregations here, all kinds related to religion and spirituality here, or what we see here anyway. If there would be an argument in the relationship, we are also mending this. It's easy to mend, especially with, this is a very forgiving card that we have here in the middle. So this could be easily worked out with this kind of cards. Anyway, here also, if we are waiting on our lover, this is because this card is crossing borders. And if our loved one or our spouse is in abroad, probably he cannot come back home for some reasons. This is what we see here sometimes also with this combination. Maybe he's stuck in abroad for certain reasons, and he cannot immediately come home due to certain circumstances. We have a lot of problems now with the viruses going on. This might be part of the problem. So we need to wait for a certain period till our loved one can come home. This is possible also with this relationship. Anyway, we are very much here in contact with each other. Then we have the bouquet and the ring here. This points to a very lucrative relationship. We get rewards from one another because there's a connection here, and the connection is not only structural, it's also love. So love, so both are connected here, and this brings rewards or fruits for both parties here. This is a happy marriage. We have also social commitments here. We visit a lot of places. This is all what we see here. Also, there are good contracts in the relationship. Everything is worked out and everything works out as it should. Here, it's possible also that you have a lot of jewelry in your position, maybe expensive jewelry in your position. This is what we see here also with this combination. Anyway, there's a cohesion here. We are nice to each other as partners, and other people see us also that this relationship, they see that we are a shiny couple here. This is what we see here also. Then we are mirroring the card. We are mirroring the tower with the ring here. Anyway, this can point that your partner will be coming back home. If you have been separated for a while, or you take this relationship a little bit quiet for some reason, or you took some distance from each other, if you're in a younger age, it's possible that you reconnect because the ring comes back. And here, this card is a card of renewal. So if you have been away from each other for whatever reason, it's possible that you come back, and this relationship out of the past, it comes back. There is also possibility here. There is interaction, physical interaction, or sexual interaction, as you want. This is what we see here also. But anyway, we will be rational about this relationship. As I said here, maybe there are certain limitations because of the work. Maybe one of the partners here is engaged in a government job and is very busy. It's possible also that here with this combination, if you go in another step, in the next step, that you go from engagement into an official marriage, a legal commitment. This is what we see here also on the professional front. Then it's possible that this points to a relationship agency. So this is what we see here also, or you met each other through a relationship agency. This is what we see here. Anyway, there's a lot of pride here in the relationship. This is what we see here. Probably we belong for certain groups, certain people in this group here, they will belong to the high society. We saw that here earlier already in this combination. There's a lot of connections here also with authority, with other people's in charge, and for certain people here, this could mean communities exclusively, high-placed communities exclusively for women, or if you are a man, this could point to exclusive community for men, like the old boys club, certain clubs for women exclusively. This is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, these are all possibilities here in this card reading. Anyway, Virgo, for the air group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If you want the whole reading, check my channel, and then you get the whole overview. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and we see each other in my other videos. Bye-bye for now, and thank you. Hello, Virgo, and welcome to the Earth or the Stone group for your love card reading for October 2021. As the first card here, we see the house. It can point to our body, our business, people who are close to us, actually the house where we are living. So here we see there's a strong here connection to our lover and to the house, to our environment. We are committed to our lover. We stick together. We take care of the house. But on the fox, I will come later. But I just give the basic principles here. This is a place where you love, that you like. The people around you, you love them dearly. This is what we see here. You take care for their well-being. Probably also you are responsible in your job to take care of them. Here we see that one of the partners here is very loyal. I say one of the partners, I will immediately go into it because the fox is a little bit tricky. It's a tricky card. It's a very good card for business and focusing on the house. So here we see there's a very strong focus on the house. But sometimes with the fox, we need to watch around us. Sometimes it points that one of both partners is half-hearted in the relationship. So we cannot be sure here, but we need to watch around us. The fox is a tricky card here. Anyway, normally one of these persons, they take care of their family in general, both of them. This is a firm house, a solid house. This is founded here. There's also in the relationship, in the house, regarding the house, there's contentment. Both partners are content in their job. They have a loving family. They love their children. This is all what we see here. Also, there's a lot of tradition going on. There are certain rules and regulations in the house that they will not break. Also, they show a lot of affection towards each other. They see family as a positive things. They see family values, traditions as important for them. This is what we see here. Anyway, also we see a lot of planning here in business. We see a lot of business plans here. Maybe we make these plans in private, since we have the fox here. We are thinking about making plans for business. In a way, also, we need to be careful that one of the partners don't make plans for something else. I already mentioned this before, so we need to watch around us. Anyway, this points on two people who are very busy in their work, in their housekeeping. Maybe certain things are not possible because they are so busy, but they want to keep this love as it is. Anyway, it's like they want to preserve their love in the way they met. When it was the way it used to be. Anyway, there is a love caring for the house. This is what we see here with this combination. Now we come to the heart and the fox. This is not a very convincing combination that we see here. It's possible that one of the both lovers is not very honest in this relationship. On the sexual front, I would say it's possible that one of both lovers here is a little bit selfish, or maybe he's selfish in the relationship just for himself or herself. Here we see two people that are happy in their love, but there is something wrong here in the love affair. It's possible there is falseness in the relationship. If you know things are going on, there are games in the relationship, this is fine. If you don't know about this, it's time that you look around you, because maybe there is some fraud here in some romantic matters here. Maybe there's dishonesty, maybe sometimes there are lies here in the relationship. This is what we see here. Sometimes also this points that we have a competitor in love life. One of the both persons, he or she will love themselves a lot. Anyway, and probably here, if you are aware or become aware of certain positions, maybe you forgive yourself. Anyway, it's important here that we remember that this love is vital for us. It's possible here also that we have some inner conflicts, and we need to stay on guard here with this combination. We need to be careful here for letting other people's in. If we are in the beginning of a relationship, we need to stay on guard. If this is the start out of a relationship, you need to be careful, because possibly this person is half-hearted in the relationship. If you are new in this relationship, this is a half-hearted relationship. Maybe this person has strong foundations, strong roots. Maybe he comes from money, maybe he has strong foundations, but we need to be sure here that this person is not involved in other relationships, or he's half-hearted. It's not really meant that he wants to be honest. Anyway, we see here a relationship that requires work. We need to work. If we want to proceed with this, we need to work on this relationship. Anyway, for providing for the family in itself, this is not a problem because these people, they take care of the loved ones. But anyway, it points also that one of the parties is infatuated and the other party might be half-hearted in it. Then we have the house and the fox. It's possible that we have maybe one or more properties. It's possible here with this combination. And another possibility is that if we have a big house, that we rent a part of our house. This points to a renter or somebody who rents a house from us. This is what we see here also. Anyway, coming back to the relationship, there's some secrecy here. I told this already. This always come back here. But anyway, the people here who are need to take care of their family, they do this very dutiful. They take care of the family. They look around that everybody in the family has work and is progressing in their or his life. Here we see also there's in the relationship itself, these people are very practical for dividing the work. This is what we see here with this combination. If you have co-workers, here, if you don't have your own business and you have co-workers, sometimes with this combination, we need to be careful because some things that your colleagues, your co-workers, your friends, possibly also, but this points more to co-workers or people who are related to our business or on the work related to us. We need to be careful here that they are honest with us. Also, if you share some things with them, make sure that if you share certain private things, they will keep this to themselves, because sometimes this points to dishonesty in relationship with colleagues or people that we work for. In another way, again, this points to people who are not 100% transparent with each other. This is what we see here also with this combination. Anyway, if you have a business, this really points to somebody who works in the home. It's possible that one of both parties here, one of both partners is working at home. Maybe it has something to do with charity. It's possible that this person works at home. In a way, also, it's possible that these partners, when they come together for the sake of their children, they behave hypocritical. This is possible here also that we see with this combination. And for the sake of the family, everything is guided into a harmonious sphere. Here they deal in a clever way with this situation. Anyway, this points also that we are regarding our house, we are very defensive with our house. Anybody that we have the feeling that don't belong there, we will not let them in. We are very strong, coherent for our family. It's possible also that one of the partners, because the house is strict, the house is very strict. It's possible that one of the both partners stays true to oneself. They don't want to change. And if there are rules implied on this person will not change. He will not move. Anyway, there is some suspicion here. Maybe the relationship, the suspicion in the relationship now is growing in the last time here. Like we see here that the suspicion is growing. Before we are aware that this relationship is solid and it's long established, but we becoming more cautious here. This is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, we identify ourselves very strongly how the way we were raised, certain family traditions. We stay true to ourselves here, to our values, to the way we were brought up. This is all what we see here. Anyway, this points also that we need to take care of our family, but also we need to take care of ourselves first. So for the Stone Group, this is all for now. I hope you enjoyed this card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for doing so. If this card reading didn't fit you at all, Virgo, please check out the other card readings that you can also find on my channel for the sign of Virgo. If you want a more extensive card reading, please check out the monthly card readings that we do for your sign every month. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and we see each other in the other videos. Bye-bye for now. Hello Virgo, and welcome to the matches or the fire group for your love card reading for October 2021. As the first card here, we see the Tower next to the heart. This could point that you were in love with somebody before. This person disappeared out of your life and suddenly he's coming back. Probably you want to restart this relationship, and you found a solution because the key is the card of the solution. So probably you found some solutions and you want to go on with this relationship, or you want to restart it here. There's a renewal here going on. This is what we are seeing here with this combination, or something restarts. Maybe before there was some distance in this relationship, we isolated ourselves here. This is what we see with this relationship. It's possible that one of both parties before was engaged in a second relationship. That's why we decided to separate. We go separate ways, but it's possible here now we come together. Maybe we draw for a certain period of time. Maybe we need to make sure that limits are respected now, that borders are not crossed in the future. This is what we see here with this combination. Anyway, here we try to become more affectionate towards each other. Excuse me. Maybe we are slowly developing more romantic feelings here with this combination. We are considering here to give this love a second chance. This is what we see here with this combination. Maybe this person, he played a very big part in your life before, and that's why you want to come back. But maybe you want it to be more regulated, restricted, that people keep, that the both of you keep to rules, regulation in this relationship. It's possible also that one of both partners here with the Tower, because the Tower is crossing borders, that one of both partners is has a dark skin, has a different culture. This partner comes from abroad. Maybe also one of the partners is more older than the other. This is what we see here. This points sometimes also to that we are very traditional in love affairs, and maybe one of both parties crossed some borders. And this combination sometimes also asks us if we need to keep to all these traditions. Don't we need to broaden certain horizons? This is a question also that pops up with this relationship. Anyway, it's possible, as I said, that one of the lovers is older. If this is a new relationship, it's possible that one of the both lovers is older. This is possible that one is 60 plus here. In another way, it's possible that two partners have been separated for many years for reason X, Y, or Z. And for some coincidence, maybe through a dating agency, they didn't search for it and they rediscover each other in this dating agency or in this dating site, or some coincidence, they hook up again after many years. Maybe this separation was during that period, it was obligated, they were not able to connect anymore, but now they are able to come back together as lovers. Maybe this person could not go out of his country due to excuse me, certain rules, regulations, or certain structures that he was involved in, and now you are able to connect back together. It's possible, if you're younger, that a lover from abroad is coming back in your life, that you were engaged or connected with this person before and you come back together. Anyway, this person might have had very high ambitions. Maybe that's the reason why the relationship went wrong, because one of both was too much focused on the career, and it's what's not possible here to meet or to continue this relationship. Anyway, as we see here, some things are meant to be. Maybe that's why now you meet each other. And as I can see here also that you're quite protective towards each other. This is what we see here also. Also in the love front, it's possible that you are a good combination. There is a lot of strength here. Sexual strength also in this relationship here also. It might be a little bit formal also. It's possible that these partners are old-fashioned and everything works according to a certain structure. They are the old-fashioned way. This is possible also with this combination. Anyway, if this person is in abroad, they will come back to you. You will make certain plans, certain structures here for advancing in your life or for coming back together. Maybe this person, as I said, was high placed in his life before, and maybe now he has more time. This sometimes can point to a CEO, somebody with authority. Excuse me. This is what we see here also with this combination. Here also we see that maybe these lovers before, this points also to people who give a lot of freedom. They give a lot of freedom. It's also possible that you came in contact again through one of both of your businesses, and that's how you reconnected. This is possible also. Anyway, it points to that the doors are open again. Everything comes back. You regulate, you arrange. The appointments are very structured here. This is what we see here for probably you learned out of the past, and now you keep to a certain structure for leading this relationship in the good waters, as they say, for going to the straight path. Anyway, this points also to balance in the relationship here. We need to be aware the key for solving problems here in this relationship is that we need to find solution. If problems appear, we cannot think only about ourselves. We need to think about both of us here. This is what we see. Then we have the heart and the key in itself. If you construct this relation well, it will work as you think it will. I think you both are ready for taking the next step in this relationship, even if this is a new relationship. You think this both offers certain perspectives for you. This could really mean the person that belongs to you. It's important for you, this relationship. It's possible also on the slow run, you open up emotionally. You say yes to this relationship because the key means yes. So probably you agree with this relationship in a formal way. We accept this offer. If this is the old-fashioned way, and this person asks you, you want to go in this relationship, probably you will accept. This is what we see here. We reconciliate this relationship here. This is what we see here. With this combination. Then we are going to mirror the cards. We're going to mirror the Tower with the key. Things that happened in the past can bring a solution for the current problems. So you need to see if you had problems before, that you hold the key in your hands. You are experienced now, or you had some problems before, and you can solve this problem, and the solutions are already there. You know what is the solution, and you need to apply it. This is what we see here. If you do so in this relationship, there could be really providence in this relationship. It's important here to take this step in life. You don't need to rush nothing. The Tower is not a card we can rush. It's a slow card. It's the time of card. So it's the card of time. So everything goes a little bit slower here. Matters of the heart will go a little bit slower with the Tower. The Tower want to be secure. He want to make sure that everything is organized here. This is what we see here. And then you can take the next step, and then the key for the heart. The key can be used for unlocking the heart here. Anyway, here probably in our lives maybe one or both partners felt a little bit lonely. Maybe this separation was essential before. Anyway, here we see that this couple is coming back together. They say yes towards each other. Certain things they will not accept anymore in this relationship, and certain things will be balanced out. There will be a balance here to between authoritarian and let it go. Here we need to find the balance here. This is important here. We need to think about certain things. We need to think in a rational way here. This is what we see here. And maybe this time you were apart. It's good now for the solutions that you can find in this relationship. So Virgo, for the fire group, this is all. I hope you enjoyed this card reading, or you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for doing so. Anyway, if you want deeper interests in this relationship, you can check my monthly card readings that you can find on my channel. Anyway, thank you for spending your time on my channel, and we see each other in my other videos. Bye bye for now, and see you next time.